I gave up most of my life at this agency. And apparently my actual life. But for what? NCIS is gone. And now my children have lost both of their parents. So without putting too fine a point on it, this sucks.
That is a scene, man. And spoiler alert, if you didn't know, 500 episodes in, NCIS is celebrating a major milestone with a special episode that brings the team back together for a high-stakes case tied to Gibbs' past. And that major twist involving, as you saw there, Leon Vance.
Yeah, what a scene. Actor Rocky Carroll plays Leon Vance, and he joins us live this morning. Welcome, Rocky.
Hi, good to be here. Thanks for having me on. It's good to be alive.
It is good to see you alive and well. That was an emotional performance.
It was, but then when you said, this sucks, it's like, that's what people say. That's so poignant.
Right, takes us from one end of the spectrum to the other. Okay, Rocky, the milestone 500th episode of NCIS, it aired last night, and it gives your character Vance an emotional yet heroic exit. So what were your first thoughts when you learned of Vance's fate?
Well, I think most people would assume, especially as an actor, that your first thoughts are, I can't believe my character is being killed off. I thought I would be here until the very last episode when they are boarding up the windows and the final, like the final episode. I wanted to be the last man standing. There was a little bit of that. The only thing that surprised me more than the storyline was how quickly I was able to come to terms with it and say, you know what? You've been a part of this series for 18 seasons. I honestly thought when I joined this series that I would probably last. If the series lasted 8 seasons, it would be a real milestone. And the fact, sorry, I'm in New York City and we got a siren behind us here.
Oh, no worries.
But, they're not coming after me. It's okay. But I literally thought if NCIS as a series lasts 7 or 8 seasons. Then, hey, I got in on the tail end of it. This was 18 years ago. This is what I thought when I joined the cast. So, by that math, the last 16 years or so have been all grace period for me. So it's been an incredible ride. And I really felt more of a sense of accomplishment than a sense of defeat or failure because 18 years is as my father would say, 18 years is a long time to do anything. So it's been great.
Well, yes, what a run. I mean, I think any actor would sign on for 18 years and be able to get to this point. Also, did I read that you're going to be coming back to direct? So it's not like you're totally not going to be part of the show anymore.
It's like I say, like I jokingly say, I'm still a relative. I'm just a visiting relative. I'm not at the dinner table every night, but I'm here for birthdays and holidays. Yeah.
That's a great analogy. I love that. Okay, so Vance spends much of the episode, Rocky, reflecting on what the agency has meant to him. We're talking about his sacrifices, his regrets, and his role as a father. What conversations did you and the writers have about closing Vance's arc with such emotional honesty?
Because it was the 500th episode, and after 23 seasons, we could have very easily taken the easy road and done an hour's worth of flashbacks and, revisiting certain episodes and sort of walking down memory lane. But we wanted to do something that was a little more active and a little more, it still have a great storyline and something that was present, something that was very here and now, where there was something that really helped, that was still hanging in the balance. And so when they presented it to me and they said, we got this great idea for the 500th episode, but in the end, Vance loses his life. Now, here's the plot. And I thought to myself, wait, let's go back. Let's go back to the part again where you said Vance loses his life. So it took me a couple of minutes to wrap my mind around it. And then hearing the story and then reading the script and realizing that this wasn't just a 500th episode where somebody dies. It really became a tribute to my character and a really kind of a love letter for, everything that this character has meant. And this character that started out just sort of being the boss from hell ended up becoming a very intricate part of the NCIS family. And I feel like we accomplished that. We wanted to do something where the audience would go, I can't believe what I just saw. And I think we accomplished that.
Well, I think you did too, because the episode reveals that your character Vance is guided to the afterlife by his late friend Ducky, portrayed in a younger version by Adam Campbell. What was it like filming those scenes, especially knowing Ducky's significance to NCIS fans?
And for me, having 18 seasons on as as playing director Vance, I got to share the screen with the late David McCallum. So the emotion behind those scenes was very easy for me to sum it up, because when I looked at the actor Adam Campbell, who plays Young Ducky, I can see and imagine David in my mind's eyes. So, and the fans can too. That character wasn't created for the 500th episode. The Young Ducky, we've seen him in other episodes, and who better to bring Vance into the afterlife than the man who works in autopsy, than the medical examiner, the guy who speaks to the dead in autopsy. I couldn't think of a better character for them to suddenly become the Grim Reaper.
Wow. Well, I'm so glad to see you here alive and well this morning. I'm glad you'll be at the dinner table for the next couple of holidays. Thank you for being with us this morning too. We appreciate it.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Yeah.
NCIS airs Tuesdays at 8 p.m. on CBS Los Angeles Channel 2 and streams on Paramount Plus.
Yeah.